Good morning, guys. Well, Alex off to go kill a cougar. He just spotted it up on the ridge.
Morning, guys. We go after a mountain lion was just spotted, so wish me luck. See if we can't go get a shot.
Perfect. I'll get the phone scope on it then.
Yeah. Man, that'd be sweet if she doesn't leave.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Well, we made it through the night.
Yeah.
Wasn't too bad. Moon was pretty bright. It was a good spot though.
Yeah. The wind died down.
Oh, for sure. There's our saddle camp. So I spotted that cougar on that upper finger right there. Sorry I didn't get phone scope footage of it. Moved off that ridge and it's down kind of below that timber line, so we're just gonna sit here, keep an eye on it. Meanwhile, look for a bear down Bear Canyon right here. I still think we could shoot a bear in there.
Yeah, that's a different one. Hope it stays on that hillside, doesn't go down.
Well, another predator, bobcat. I don't know how these animals live safely up here. Coffee time. I need some go juice. Think Ross and Jim just put one down?
Sure sound like it. We've got the right area where they're at. Yeah, that's crazy. We were just talking about them, and a minute later,
Yeah.
shot goes off. Let's hope they got one. They're definitely closest to that area. Yeah, cool.
Heck yeah.
So we don't know yet. The report that we heard, it sounded like is where Jim and Ross were headed. So they're making a video on YouTube like I talked about, Switchback Outdoors. I'll put the link in the description below. You guys can go watch and see how that hunt unfolds. So I'm anxious to see what happened up there. So you guys can go watch that right now. Stop this video, click the link. Well, it's 10:50, sat here on the glass and knob, have not turned anything up. Gonna go pack up camp, make a move. To where, I do not know, but it's part of the adventure, right?
It's been pretty good. Hopefully those guys got a bear down.
Yeah.
But yeah, we completely lucked out on the weather. I think a week before the trip started, it was looking like all rain, and now we got temperatures in the 60s and 70s, so pretty phenomenal. And the grass is getting greener by the day, so
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll turn up more bears.
I think so.
Burn it down to the ashes. Fan the flame until it catches. Burn it down to the ashes.
Well, bears beat us again, but we're gonna get them. We got another half day hunting. We're gonna stay after it, but hopefully Jim and Ross had success. We had shooting uphill from us, so we didn't hear back from them, but so we'll see how it goes. But it's been good.
They were after that same bear we saw last night right before dark, and they were up the hill, so that's why we didn't go after it and let them. Last night on the inReach got the message, said spotted a bear near the top, going after it in the morning, and sure enough this morning spotted them going up. So hopefully they killed it, and they send me a message and they need help packing out. We'll climb up there.
Yeah.
It's getting hot. Feel that sun.
The big kitty wasn't there. Did you watch her leave?
Not right after you went up the hill.
Like
Wish
this
you had
first
radio.
hill?
Like right when you leave camp.
Really?
Yeah, by the time I got over there,
Got up and slow crawled right in the timber. And what, 3 minutes later,
Dang it.
I think a bobcat came out from above it
A bobcat?
and went across
No kidding.
that, almost that whole hillside that you were looking at right down below.
Yeah. I was so dead when I got to the top here, man. I had like COPD. I couldn't, I had a shot, there's no way I could get settled. I was trying to hustle, but
Definitely
that
solid effort.
That thing is dude. That thing, it's got a weird color too, you know? And Craig got in the scope, he's like, I think it's a coyote. And then it sits down and I get back in the scope and you see its tail just like come up behind it. Just like wagging its tail. I'm like, oh, it's a cat.
The cat on a windowsill.
Yeah.
found some shade, some water, refueling a little bit. Had a hot spot right there. Underneath. Leuco tape. If you guys haven't ever used that, highly suggest buying it. Get it on Amazon. It's medical tape. This stuff should stay all week. Don in the packs again?
Yep. We're gonna go down and check one of the drainages we've seen a few bears in earlier this week and see if something pops out for the evening.
Yeah.
Streaming, cold drink at the river.
Riverita!
Might just take a dip in that river. 49 degrees.
Kill all the ticks.
Yeah, kill all the ticks. Refresh my feet.
Yeah.
It'd be great. What do you think?
Down for whatever. Jim and Ross are making their way up. We don't know exactly what happened from the shots. The anticipation's killing me. What's up?
It's hot.
It's hot. That creek felt really good.
Believe that. What are you guys up to?
Trying to figure out our next move.
Cool, we're at the same spot. No, I've been waded out over there. I don't know if we did see something back in there, I don't know if we'd have
Enough time to move on it.
by the time they actually come back out. So I don't know. We were kicking around the idea of right below the ranch where those other two bears everybody's seen have been, because nobody's screwed with them. So I don't know. Otherwise, I let the team down pretty big today. So. He just came out. Well, Ross just spotted him. He's up where he was last night, and he's just kind of working around in some brush, so just trying to get everything settled in and ready for if he comes out on that rock again, we'll have a good shot at him. So fingers crossed he'll be out on that rock here pretty soon.
Are you adjusting or are you about hot? I'm ready. You got it. Just in front of his face. Just in front of his face. Just a hair right. He went over the top.
Hit right in front of him against the rock. Just missed him.
That was the same bear we saw last night.
Was it?
Yeah.
We were wondering.
Well, we got about 2.5 miles to drop down off of this, back kind of towards the river. Made our way all the way up here. Not as many critters we thought there's going to be. It's kind of a bummer, but it's worth the gamble. It is hot. Hot for this time of year. It'll be in the 70s today. So.
You know I'm a heathen. Still got some bones to break. My drink got me leaning. You about to make a mistake. I'm so far gone, bad blood turned on. I burn to anyone in my way. I'm about to bury my hatchet, so pick up the flush in your casket. These chemicals give me bad reactions. Burn it down to the ashes. Fan the flame until it catches. Fire's rising in the blackness. Burn it down to the ashes.
Well, it's 3 o'clock. Just making our descent down here, back down to the river. The feeling of defeat. It's pretty rough. Still have some hope. Not giving up. It's a hot mess. Man, I really appreciate you guys watching through this. Definitely hasn't been the most action-packed video with bears. It's been a lot of hiking and a lot of glassing, so pretty cool. We were talking earlier, seen elk, mule deer, whitetail, a bear. They saw a cougar, saw a bobcat, they saw a rattlesnake. So full of life, really. It's just cool to come on a new place, new adventure, never been here before. Really appreciate James and his hospitality of putting this all together, kind of taking a bunch of his friends we'd all never met prior to this trip and come out of there lifelong friends. Just goes to show you good people attracts other good people. And yeah, I'd share a camp with these guys anytime. Pretty awesome. Well, made the river. It's 3:30. I think we left our saddle camp about 10 this morning. This feeling a defeat right now. I mean, as in all of our feet are on fire. Camp's just down here a few hundred yards. Meet up with James and Bruce. I have a cold one, soak our feet in the fire. Oh, mule deer. Soak our feet in the river, not fire, because they feel like they're on fire. Kind of losing it. Gonna record a podcast tonight. Hoping to bring that to you guys. It's been a rough trip as far as bear hunting, but a heck of an adventure. Pretty stinking fun to get out here. Go explore.
Bags.
Bear camp's been a blast so far. I'm a little light on bears, but it's been a good time. Good camaraderie on the river and nice weather during everything else that's going on.
Yeah, pretty tough to beat. Well guys, this thing's a wrap. This bear trip's pretty special, not only with the country and everything else, but the camp, the camaraderie, and the guys that shared it. Talked about this a little bit earlier, but James is the one that kind of put this whole thing together. He's the nucleus between this whole group, and just goes to show good people, surrounds himself with good people, and everyone here was amazing. The brotherhood shared here. One experience can be lifelong friends, and there's no doubt coming out of this trip we got some lifelong friends. Can't wait to get back in a camp with them. Just encourage you, if you have the opportunity and get invited to go on something, go do it, go explore. You will love it. Yeah, no bears on this trip. Hopefully you can get back over here later in the spring and try to find a black bear, put a tag on. I was hoping to do a little bit of predator management, but just saw that one bear this whole trip, and that's it. We're gonna load up the jet boats, head on down, and I got about a 12-hour trek home. See the wife and kids, excited to take care of them when I get home. So, man, if you guys like this series, if you want to share it with a buddy, it would mean the world to me. I'll put the link in the description below, but I've got some great people here, super talented. James, Six Ranch, follow him on Instagram. He's also got a podcast coming out. We've got Ross and Jim with Switchback Outdoors. They're making a series about this. You can go watch those videos. Hit that subscribe button on their channel. We've got Sean Powell, super talented photographer from Bend. Link his Instagram profile, see some rad shots. And Alec and Bruce and Craig from SIG. So just a phenomenal camp, and yeah, truly feel blessed to have these guys as friends. So with that, we're out. Craig, what was your experience like?
Very memorable. I always say make memories, so we had a great time. Bears defeated us, but lots of good laughs, lots of sweat. A lot of good groceries.
A lot of good groceries.
Lots of
good stories.
Good stories. Yeah, great stories.